Would you like to buy a pie?
No.
Would you like a pie?
The last time you gave me pie,
I cut into it
with my tiny pie cutter.
and
birds
flew out,
pecking me in the eyes and the temples. It was a trick pie.
Why you not like my pie?
I just told you.
Trouble, Feed Me, and electro soul duo Kane Holler collaborative. Okay, slamming 2016 with this new track, Trouble. So me and Gareth have been listening to Feed Me for many years now. And I have mainly only been into Feed Me side of things, but this guy called John Gooch, hilarious last name, hilarious. The gooch is the space between your asshole and your ball
Family
sack.
show.
Or a JJ.
No need for talk of grundle here. No need for taint talk.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
There are many names for that small patch of skin, and all of them are fantastic. I would also like to know what the medical term is.
Oh my god.
Because Japside's not.
I like Feed Me. Can we just talk about Feed Me, alright?
So I've been listening to Feed Me for fucking ages.
He's good. He's made other stuff. Spore. There's another one. I can't
Spore
remember. Spore
is his drum and bass name.
Yeah.
Dude.
It was original.
Yeah, and that's also good, I believe. You like
Yes,
that. I don't
very
listen
good.
to it so much. But, okay.
Very noisier.
Now, yes. Now, there's no denying how crazy talented this producer is. And you can hear it in this track, on the level of production. You know, you only hear it in the best producers, that pure sonic power in the way the synths are created and the drums are skillfully crafted.
And you start off.
Power.
You've got the really nice melody and vocals and the awesome atmosphere in the beginning with the soul duo doing their thing.
Yep.
Sounds all good. Great melody.
Yep.
Really luscious. Really nice.
It's okay.
Then it goes to a big, dark, nasty, gritty, bassy drop, and then it's slowly progressive. It's interesting. It's great. I love it. Some choppy vocal stuff. Then it goes to another break. And it's all different. It's not just cut and paste same thing. You got the same sort of style, but you got some big horns there, big nasty digital distorted horns.
Big Nasty has an appearance.
Very noisier-ish.
Yeah.
Very much like their soundtrack for Devil May Cry.
Oh.
Very much like that big nasty sound. And then it has a sort of half-step version of the drop at the end. And I think it's pretty damn awesome.
So we got pretty damn awesome to the left of me.
Although it does have a fucking fade out.
It does have a
Yeah.
fade out. We'll get to the fade out later.
Okay, we'll get to the fade
We'll
out.
get to the fade out. Now, James, let's hear from your side of the pond.
America.
I liked it.
Okay.
Decent vocals.
Okay.
Nice chopping vocals.
Yep.
Manipulated throughout the chorus, and towards the end of the track, also the lead synth is being chopped and fiddled with in interesting, molest-worthy ways.
Ooh.
Good drop, because when it drops, it doesn't just suddenly blow your mind with something which is kind of obnoxious. Like, it doesn't fill all of the space, right? It drops into something which, if used incorrectly, could be obnoxious. However, there was enough space in there to really allow everything to have its own space. What am I trying to say here?
I like the way this track fucks with you.
Yeah.
You know, it gives you the good D. It takes me to Red Lobster.
Atmospheric.
You know, there's a part where it like fucks with the rhythm, and you're like, ho, what's going on here, baby?
Ho.
Nobody ever says that, do they?
This track
Literally no one.
definitely bumps in the whip.
It does. It's cray. And
Texas
but
Bama.
can I say something that's not entirely positive about this track?
Fade out.
No, I'm getting to that bit as well. If I'm being brutally honest, this track wasn't doing that much for me. It didn't have anything that got me going, you know. It would fuck with me every now and again, and I quite enjoyed that. You know, it treated me rough, kept me keen. but the song ended. The way the song ended really kind of summed up the whole.
the fade out.
I feel like I don't know if this is true, but I feel like it might be like a sort of not quite a teaser version, but you know, an intro version, because this is from his EP that's going to drop sometime soon. And I feel like there might be sort of a full version on there, which goes on for a little longer. If it doesn't, and if it is just this fade out on the actual track, that's really sad, because I did get to the end of this and just go,
why?
and it just fucking
Why
fades
this
out.
happen?
Thing is, right?
Really?
You dislike almost every fade out.
'Cause
I would say
it's
in
dumb.
situations, fade outs can be fine. However,
This is not one of them.
this isn't one of them. I'm not a massive fan.
This
I
was
think
like
that-
a lack of ideas. That's
Yeah.
right.
it felt like
really
it was a
felt
lack.
like-
I don't know how to end this, therefore fade out.
Yeah.
It did feel like that. However, for me, it didn't affect the track that much in terms of how I would rate it. I do rate it highly. I thought it was varied enough while also just being a consistent good sound. It was very, very moody as well.
I definitely think it isn't as sort of big or hard hitting or like clicky interesting as some of his other tracks where you just hear them and you're just like, oh, that is a thing. What is
Yeah.
this? But it's really well made and really nice. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that EP.
Okay. Well, out of 10, starting with the J-Man.
Gareth? No.
Gareth?
Right, calm down, little
For
kid.
me, it's between a 7 and an 8.
Okay. Gareth, how's this flicking you?
What?
How's this flicking your bean?
He hasn't said yet though. He just said it's between. It can't stay between. We're not allowed to limbo here. We've
Yeah.
talked about this.
I like
We have
limboing.
talked about this.
It's a culture.
What?
Just carry on, James.
Limbo
Uh,
culture.
Personally, I'm
Walking
going to
on the
go very weak 4. No, 8.
A very weak 8.
Very
You
weak
thought it was
8.
that good, eh?
I would also say with an 8, probably on the weaker side, but probably higher than James.
Okay.
Because I just
I don't know.
like
I
this
didn't
sort
know
of
why I
music.
said very weak. I just meant it's not like a solid 8.
It's
It's a little bit less than that.
yeah, it's an 8. I'd say it's an 8. It's on the lower side of 8, but I wouldn't even say weak. I'd
It's
say an
so much above a 7 that it's actually an 8, but it's not that much of an 8.
Do you believe that? Well, I'm going to give it a weak 7.
Disgusting.
I'm very proud of myself this week on the Tiny Squeeze.
Fantastique.
Gareth, do you think?
8. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.
Oh, damn, he said it! He said it!
Subscribe to us on all of them.
Yes. And follow us, and stalk us, and,
Tweet us nasty things.
yeah, let us know what's going on in the world.
Dislike this video.
We
Yeah,
don't get as much hate on Twitter. All our hate seems to come in through YouTube.
that's true.
That's because no one cares about us on Twitter.
That's a strong point.
We'll catch you later, guys. Have fun out there. Stay safe.